The final icon in PJC Setup is GL Integration. This is similar in all modules which directly interface with the general ledger. There is a reference section on the Integration tab that displays the posting sequences that have already been sent to the general ledger. There is also a section that allows you to define new source codes for PJC transactions that are sent to the GL. Editing source codes here will create new source codes in the GL. These fields allow you to determine when the GL transactions are created, how the batches are created in GL, and what is sent to those batches. The first selection determines whether or not PJC sends transactions to the GL during the posting routine or later by selecting the Create GL Batch icon. Most companies find that they want transactions sent automatically. However, others like the control of deciding when transactions go to the GL. Next, select how those batches are created in the GL. You can add to an existing unposted batch from PJC, select a new batch in GL every time PJC transactions are posted, or create a new batch in GL and immediately post that batch to the general ledger. This last option gives Accpac a real-time feel to an otherwise batch processing system. With the first option selected, the PJC transactions append an existing batch in GL containing PJC transactions if the batch has an open or printed status. If the status of the batch is ready to post, then PJC creates a new batch. Of course, it cannot append to a batch that has already been posted or deleted. The last option tells Accpac the level of detail that you want in your GL from the PJC transactions. If you want to consolidate PJC transactions when they are sent to the GL, then you have a choice as to whether you consolidate by the account and fiscal period, or by the account, fiscal period, and source code. The most common selection here is Do Not Consolidate. The Transactions tab further defines how to integrate with the GL. On this tab, all transaction types are listed, along with the various fields which can be populated from PJC transactions. For each transaction type, you select what information should be passed to the GL. By double-clicking on a line, a list of all possible information is shown. You have successfully completed this session on PJC Setup. You have learned how to set up the PJC module, establish the codes necessary for contracts and transactions, and define integration settings for PJC and other Sage Accpac modules. You can now proceed to the next session, Project and Job Costing Contract Maintenance.